Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Questions and Answers on Immigration to Canada. In this quick video, I just wanted to give you a heads up how we're looking at a case and how we are processing the case, or how we're processing your assessment forms when you're sending an email to us. Pretty much every day we're receiving hundreds, not tens, but hundreds of assessment forms. And quite honestly, if I see that this form comes from our subscriber from YouTube, I'm trying to answer them personally. Okay, well, I believe it's sort of my commitment to people. Okay, if not me, someone from our company would do that. One of my colleagues would respond to you. And usually we would be looking, of course, at several important factors. We would be looking first and foremost at language ability. So if a person does not provide any information about his or her level of French or English, probably we would respond that unfortunately, my dear friend, we will not be able to assess your chances, or you would need a certain level of language ability in order to immigrate to Canada. The second thing, of course, we would be looking at an age, so just to make sure that with your age you would still be able to immigrate to Canada. Like, we had a couple of people sending us emails and they were like 70 plus, which is quite unfortunate because at that age there is no way to immigrate to Canada as a skilled professional. Certainly we would be looking at your education, and that's very important that you have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, or you got a diploma from a college, but just to make sure that this education is not vocational. So it's not something that you got on a job as a, say, on-the-job training, or you got it as like vocational courses. So you got the solid degree which could be assessed, because it's very important to have education in order to immigrate to Canada. And the last but not least, of course, your work experience. You have to have that skilled work experience, because sometimes you might be sitting at home, you might not have work experiences as of yet, for example, because you graduated quite recently, etc., etc. Unfortunately, we also receive forms and questionnaires which were not filled properly, with the missing information, or with the information which contradicts each other. So the person is 20 years old and he or she is indicating that they got like 19 years of a recent IT work experience, etc., etc. I mean, I could continue this list to the end, but you know what? I mean, if you do not do your job properly, if you do not want to spare 5 or 10 minutes of your life to fill up the assessment form properly, probably it would not be wise to expect us to respond to you with a deep and proper assessment of that. Okay, I don't want to point fingers here, right? I just received a few emails. People were asking me like why I haven't assessed them positively, or why I don't want to dig deeper into their case, or why cannot I understand that if I'm 23 and I mentioned that I got 19 years of work experience, it might actually mean 19 months or 1.9 year, or actually 19 days. Like, I'm not here to predict your situation. Okay, I am honestly trying, and trust me, I'm trying to do that for free, of course, to assess your chances, to give you an idea how to immigrate to Canada. We are deliberately trying to keep this YouTube channel free of advertisement and free of promotions, so that this channel is about you and your chances to immigrate. We're disclosing and giving you as much information as it is possible, especially about provincial sessions, additional news sections of territorial and provincial programs. Therefore, that you would increase your chances for immigration. So sorry, if you send us something we cannot understand, we cannot read, do not expect us to assess your chances positively. For all those sending us forms, sending us questionnaires, well, mostly welcome to do that. As I said, we're trying to respond as fast as we could. Thank you all for joining, thank you all for listening, and stay tuned with us.